Dynacor is a dividend-paying gold producer that purchases gold from small-scale artisanal miners. In 2023, the company had sales of over $250 million, up 26% from the year prior. Dynacor's ticker DNG on the TSX. President and CEO is Jean Martineau. Jean, welcome to Kitco.
Well, good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you today.
Please explain the business model at Dynacor, Jean.
Well, this is a particular business model because we don't find it anywhere in the world. In fact, we operate a mill where we process ore that we buy from artisanal miners. So we're not a miner as is. We don't operate any mine. We just buy the ore produced by artisanal miners. 100% of our feed come from these artisanal miners, evidently listed in the formalizing process or formalized miners in the country. So we buy it, we process it, we extract the gold, and we export it in Switzerland.
Now, the business plan has been working well. You note in your presentations you've had 13 years of consecutive profit.
Yes, we've been operating this mill since 1998, but at the beginning, the gold price was very low. It was just to help finance exploration we did at the time. But right now, we've been profitable for the last 13 years, in fact. And last year, we were the 9th gold exporter from Peru, including all the mining companies.
Now, Jean, your company is a Peru specialist. Why is it important to know the country and the community where you work?
Well, you know, we are buying ore from artisanal miners all over the country, from north to south. So we have to know the country very well. And it's a very special business model because we work with individual miners all over the country. So you have to know your miners, your guys. You have to establish a very good relationship with them to earn their trust and so on. So it's a long shot. And we have to be very close to them. We have to work with them on a transparent and very transparent way to earn their trust and keep them working with us.
What's the PX Impact Gold program, Jean?
Well, we export our gold to a refinery in Switzerland called Prisinox, and with them we establish a program where their clients accept, or some of their clients accept, to pay a premium over the gold price. And this premium is 100% invested in an NGO that we have created in Peru called FIDAMAR. And this NGO invests in artisanal miner villages in education, mostly in education and health, to improve their life over there. So it's financed by these final clients. And this year, for example, we're generating almost $1 million in this way to invest in these different countries, in these different villages in the country.
Now, Jean, you have some aggressive plans to grow the company at Dynacor.
Yes, because we have developed this business model over the years, and it's not easy because when you operate a mill in a mine, you don't want to mix your ore with other ore because your recovery rate will shrink substantially. So in our case, we're buying ore from more than 700 different group of miners. It means 700 different mines, and we have to mix that to operate. So you have to know what you can buy, at what condition you can buy it, and how to mix that after that to process it and have a regular and very high recovery rate. So as we built a know-how over that, with this over the years, now we feel that we can expand that. And you know that today in the world, it's said that you have probably more than 20 million artisanal miners in the world. So there is a lot of place for expansion. And as we build this know-how, now we want to expand that in other countries, in Latin America and in Africa too. And we have been contacted by different governments over these continents to go there and build that, because it's probably the best way to formalize the artisanal miners and avoid them to use mercury to extract the gold.
Now, gold is hitting several times highs this year. What does that mean for Dynacor?
Well, it means that it's exactly as for big miners. for big mines. As the price is higher, the miners are able to extract gold at a lower grade. So it means that the production, the general production, can increase and is increasing. So with the higher gold price, you have more artisanal miners, and these artisanal miners will produce more ore.
Lastly, Jean, what are some milestones over the next 12 months?
Well, in fact, we're looking always to increase our milling capacity in the country, in Peru, where we are now. So we expect probably by next year to be able to increase that again. We're looking to increase to start new operations in other Latin American countries. Actually, we're looking in Ecuador, for example. So we hope to have in the coming year and a half, 2 years, production in that country. And we're looking to expand in Western Africa, mainly in Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Ghana. We're looking at these 3 countries today. And we expect to build a pilot plant later this year in Senegal to start with, to see how these miners are operating there, under what condition we can operate with them, and after that build a bigger mill in these countries to operate there and produce in these countries.
Jean, thank you very much for your time.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be with you today.
My name is Michael McRae. You're watching Kitco Mining.